Blah blah blah, intro. So basically, here I am, a last man standing. I pop the green ammo box so that I've got some. I push up, I throw this lightning grenade to effectively limit this to a 1v1 engagement. I get the guy down, I move up for the revive, but guy number 2 does find a way to get around my lightning grenade, times it well enough. I miss the Voop, so I decide if this is going to happen, it's going to happen with a smash. So I take the second guy out with my super, I use the cube as cover. And then in the meantime, I find a way to get around cover to get to a body, pick up a teammate of mine, and then I come around and basically revive snipe the guy with a fusion rifle. That leads me back in a 2v1. The guy pushes back on Hovey, but now I have map control. He's the one that's got a peek. He peeks directly into my Voops, and I'm able to clutch the round out. So that was basically all about getting guys into limited 1v1 engagements and making it happen. Here's another scenario. I end up last man standing. Heavy is still on the map. I can't make a push for it, but what I can do is use it as bait. I bait one guy out. I take the guy out in a 1v1 engagement, then I'm able to wrap up. I can't challenge the second guy. I wrap up to a body, get a teammate of mine back on his feet, and then we sort of reset in a 2v3. Guy challenges me solo, ends up being a bad idea. Now I'm in the middle of the map using the cube as a bit of cover and zone control. I'm basically trying to bait rockets out, and I'm able to bait out 3 Gjallarhorn shots from this guy. I fake like I'm going for the revive to bait out the final rocket from him. I do prime him up a little bit, but I don't get the one-hit kill on the Voop, and then he gets a revive. He ends up choking a smash on my teammate, who is able to take him out. But even if he had hit that smash, I now would have had some zone control, and I would have been able to maybe take him on in a 1v1 with him not having heavy or a smash. But Manny did end up getting that kill and making it happen. So, could have been a 5-kill round, ended up being a 4-kill round. Just played it smart and effectively juked a lot of stiff. Here I am again in what's going to be a last man standing scenario. I know that we're getting flanked in waterfall by a guy, so I push over to take the 1v1. Now I've got an overshield to work with because I'm using the no backup plans, and there's 2 guys that I need to effectively eliminate. I bum rush one of them, and then one of them goes into waterfall to try and go for the revive. He does manage to get that revive up, but when he pushes solo. Again, it's just guys getting caught in 1v1 scenarios, and I've got the no backup plan, so it's giving me an overshield as well as the War Machine perk for my force barrier. So I'm basically reloading blindingly quick. I can ADS instantly. It's like year 1 shotgunning all over again when I have that perk active. Here I am just using a little bit of primary skill. Throw a lightning grenade. This guy had been pushing out every time, so I knew where he would be and when he would be there. I timed the lightning grenade so that I basically just have to finish him off with my primary. Kill the guy on cube, and then I bum rush the last dude. And you'll see I correct my aim about halfway through this kill, because I figured that I'm gonna lose this fight actually. But I correct my aim. I pull it up from center mass up into his head, and you'll see that the second half of this kill is pretty much all headshots, because ARs did get a buff to their precision damage. So I'm trying to leverage that, and it works out to my favor. Here's another scenario where they have control of the waterfall effectively. I push in to try and help Manny. I don't get there before he goes down, but he did prime a guy for me. Made it so that the second kill in this little group of kills was an easy one to get from distance. And then a couple of grenades in waterfall. We're able to prime these guys. I basically just kept my composure and stayed engaged. I could have bailed, and I think that would have been a bad thing. If I had bailed out of these engagements, sometimes you have to know when to stay and when to go. But I put that lightning grenade on the wall that effectively, not only did it finish off the first guy, but it did kind of do some zoning for me and made this guy a little bit hesitant, the third guy, to come down the stairs. And if it had tagged him, it would have killed him. But either way, he has to take his time to maneuver around it. So I've got a little bit more of zone control while I'm in there. So I just basically wanted to stay engaged while that grenade was still in play before it went away. Here is just being an ape. There's nothing to break down about this play. I just run straight in and get the first kill with my shotgun. Now I've got force barrier active, and while it's active, I'm just gonna start tanking stuff. So while force barrier is up, it's all about leveraging what you have available to you. And while my force barrier is up, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna go, because that's how you best make use of force barrier. Now here's an interesting play. It's not a three-piece or a full team wipe on my part. All it is just good team coordination. So basically, I'm the last man standing. They've used all of their heavy ammo. I've baited rocks out with the garrison. Now I've got a grenade cooldown, so I'm gonna throw it on the wall. That's effectively just gonna zone off the area, make them have to hard scope from a distance, so that I can move in, get the revive. I tell Hovey it's a hot revive, I can't pick him up. But here's the thing. I trust Hovey to be able to handle a sniper lane. So he does exactly that. He backs off, he hard scopes with his icebreaker, is able to get a pick. Now that's going to open up a window for me. They can either push Hovey in middle or on that side of the lane, or they can push back on me because I'm going to wrap around and kind of force their hand because there's a body back here. They choose to 2v1 me. They effectively give up map control to Hovey, who now, even if I go down, Hovey can hold a lane. It's going to come to cap point, and he's got control of the zone. So either way, I had confidence that Hovey was going to be able to clutch that round out, but I do end up taking those two dudes out. Here's the last man standing scenario. I have an opportunity. I have a little brief window here while they're pushing up. So I take it, I swoop in, I get the revive on the Manigator, and then I'm basically just kind of trying to be as nimble as possible here. I've got no backup plans. I know that all I need to do is get one kill to get my force barrier active. So I prime a guy with a shotgun, I jump over his teammate to finish off that kill with a melee. And that sets me up with force barrier to be able to kill the rest of the opponents. I end up trading, but effectively I'm happy with that, getting a triple kill team wipe to reset to the next round instead of something worse happening. Usually in 1v3 you lose. They end up with a round victory. So trading in that scenario, I count that as a win because I got a lot of super energy off of a triple kill, and they effectively got none. So good scenario all around. This next clip is all about movement. So I start out high, meaning that I'm a light dot on his radar, but actually when I come around the corner, I go low. I slide. Slide booping is really good. It's really effective. Again, I end up popping back into cover. I check for a grenade that I have cooled down. I don't have one cooled down. I can't put it on the wall. You can actually see me look at the wall and think about throwing a grenade there to zone off the kill that I did get. But I don't have a grenade cooled down, so what I do is I slide out from cover, and then I duck back in, and then again boost right back out, and I'm going low on the last dude. I missed the boot, but I am able to get the melee kill. But that was just all about using my vertical space and my movement effectively, kind of popping in and out of cover. That's definitely what you're going to want to do. Last play here, I will show you guys. Pushing into waterfall, both my teammates are in here, kind of juggling some opponents. I get one kill down, it's now in a 2v2. I pushed the second guy because I did have force barrier active now. Almost ended up being a bad thing, but a little bit more forgiving. I know I got force barrier active, so I know that I can stand to make a mistake or two. And then I push on the last guy. He does take the time to throw a smoke grenade, and I'm able to outplay him because of it. In the time that it takes him to pull a weapon back out, I've already got him dead. So hopefully you enjoyed these plays and these breakdowns, guys. Sort of a play-by-play. Hope that's okay for you, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay, guys. And I do hope to catch you in the Crucible. I'll be doing some more trials on Monday, aka tomorrow. Took the day off today because of Mother's Day. Hang out with my wife, the mother of my children. And we'll be back at it tomorrow, so hopefully you'll see you then.